Learning scales and arpeggios is not an end in itself. Ultimately, you're practicing these skills in order to better be able to play your repertoire. You don't have to play all of the scales every day. You don't have to do all of those exercises for hours and hours. You can build your technical skills gradually over time. This is where having a good teacher comes in, because a teacher can help assess where you are and then gradually guide you as you build your technical skills. Work systematically. Start with the basics like major scales, and then gradually add minor scales, arpeggios, broken chords and inversions, and so forth as you get better. For example, maybe you still haven't learned or can't remember all of the scale fingerings for all of the major and minor scales. If not, then that would be a good goal for you, to learn all of the major and minor scales, 2 octaves, hands together, from memory. Maybe you need to start hands separate and learn them all that way, and then learn them hands together. Once you know all the scales, 2 octaves, hands together, then you can start to build speed by practicing with the metronome and gradually increasing it over time. You could start to add octaves. For example, if you're used to playing scales in 2 octaves, then start playing 3 octave scales and eventually move on to 4 octave scales. This should all take place gradually over a period of weeks and months. Maybe you spend a month or 2 focusing on all of the major scales, and then you start adding minor scales to the mix. So there's no set formula or curriculum that you must follow here. Simply pick something to work on that you want to get better at in the area of scales and arpeggios, and when you're ready, after a period of weeks or months, layer onto those skills incrementally. The trick is, keep your technique practice brief and consistent so you can see steady progress without letting technique take over all of your practice time.